Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakal giving double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings so much pushing the truth and sincerity, and abide of bull. Alright, today I'm going to just do a news scroll to see what's going on. And the news channel that I'm going to be using is RT News, because they have some of the more realer news, not like Fox 5 or CNN. They have those like fake articles that are pushing a certain agenda on there. Not to say that RT News is just the holiest news channel, because it's not, but it has real news on it most of the time. All right, and let's see what the times that we in. All right, the first article you see is clashes break out as pro-Trump Caravana of cars wheels into Portland. All right. It's a clashes break out as pro-Trump caravana of cars wheel into Portland. All right. What are clashes? Clashes can be fights. All right. Big group gatherings that come together and they have a opposite opinion. All right. Basically, two groups of people coming against each other. All right. And I mean, man, where do we see this? Matter of fact, let me grab a scripture. Let me get Second Ezra's. Bear with me, I didn't even get this lesson put together. This is just off the top of my head. Second Ezra's 15. That should be good. All right, this is Second Ezra's 15. Let me scroll down. All right, this is Second Ezra's 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor prince, or course of their actions shall not stand in their power. All right, man, that scripture just hit that. It said clashes with pro-Trump supporters. Is that not sedition among men? You know? Those are people coming up against each other to fight. We live in the latter days. These scriptures are coming to pass. Why? Because that's a house fighting against another, the same house, basically. All right, the Democrats and Republicans, they fighting super hard. All right. I mean, it's clear as day what time we in. All right, let's grab another. I think it's another scripture in here that'll speak on this too. All right, it say. This second Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right. It's a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword. People are dying every day because of these elections. People, they hear you a pro-Trump supporter, they're going to beat your ass. All right. And if they hear you a Democrat in certain areas, vice versa. All right. Hearing that someone is, especially in the black community, the so-called blacks, hearing that someone is a pro-Trump supporter, it's like mind breaking to them. They, me personally, fuck the Democrats and fuck the Republicans. All right, fuck the whole system of the image of the beast. Fuck it all. All right, fuck it. I'm not for America. I'm not for one side or the other. So you jakes that's stuck in well, the Democrats are going to help us. What have the Democrats been doing for y'all? I just seen a lady running for the Republican side or pushing that agenda. She was saying how Baltimore is still fucked up and Democrats have been in leadership for 50 plus years. All right. And you know damn well the Republicans not about to help you. They ain't never said nothing about helping no blacks, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians, who are the true biblical descendants of Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, and Paleo-Hebrew known as Yasharallah. All right, the true Hebrew Israelite descendants this day. And you know damn well them Republicans not about to help you. They don't even want the fucking Latin tribes here. They kicking them out daily. If they could kick you out, they would kick you out too. But they ain't nowhere to put us. All right, if they could, they would put us all in a big bonfire and just kill us. Real is real. All right. But let's see what else that news article was talking about. That's just one thing that's going on. One thing. I look on one thing. They already, man. It's another sedition among men. It's a take off the mask. Thousands gather in London for Unite for Freedom rally demanding back to normal now. These people don't care. Look at, I just read the last scripture in Second Ezra, sedition among men. And they, what they say, they wasn't gonna listen to their princes or kings. All right, what them government saying? Put that mask on, get ready for this chip. All right, they trying to mind bend you or like pre-programming. But guess what? The people they fighting back because people waking up and they saying this world is bullshit. We eating GMO foods. We got chemtrails in the air. The water got fluoride in it. Esau, even the lower class Edomites don't fuck with the elites. All right. You got all this going on. This all that pandemic and riots popping out. All right. Here we go again. It say one person shot dead in Portland, Oregon, near site of showdown between pro-Trump and Black Lives Matter activists. Look, back to second Ezra as we go. All right. This is all right. This is second Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight another people. To fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right. This is one people fighting other people. The pro Trump supporters. Who do you think those are? Those are Edomites mostly. They got a few coon ass Jakes in there, but they mostly Edomites. And who are the Black Lives Matter? The so-called blacks. Man, it's Jacob it's Jacob versus Esau all over again. The same fucking reincarnations over and over and over again. Hey, these people don't want to get it, but they stuck in that cycle. History repeats itself, and there's nothing new under the sun. These things been going on for many centuries, but they at a high rate now. That's the difference. They popping off every day, every day, every day. Something new. All right, let me get another one. It's too much news going on. Here we go. It say evidence that mask protects from COVID not very strong in either direction, says UK's deputy chief medical officer. So basically, he calling out the bullshit of a mask. He's saying that the mask don't protect you from a COVID, and that's true. All right. If you ever seen the mask, people use masks to spray paint, or if you ever seen the scientists, they use full body suits against these viruses when they testing with them. If they're using full body suits, what is a mask that's not even closed in around your face gonna do for you? All right. And if you don't have the Lord, ultimately, if you don't have the Lord, man, if you don't have the Lord, it's no hope. You could have a full body mask. You still can get the COVID if you're not with the Lord. All right. And how do we know this? Because brothers have faith. All right. Well, you could look into the times of Egypt when the Egypt was hit with the plagues, and they had the seal on them, and the locusts and the different insects and the different plagues. They didn't touch the elect at the time. All right, that would be who they was elected to be saved out of Egypt at that time. All right. Because you definitely had Israelites that didn't keep the Passover. You had heathens. None of the heathens kept the Passover. You might have had some intermingled with us, but the pure heathens, they didn't keep it. And on people, they caught the plagues, just like now. Like I said, nothing new under the sun. It's all happened before. All right. You think them Egyptians, they was trying dark magic. They was trying everything. But them plagues is not going to leave until the Lord do his work. All right. I'm going to grab another article. Here we go again. It's another one. It say violent riots erupt in Malmo, Sweden after Quran torching stunt. Police say they have no control over situations. Come on, man. You got all these riots all over the place. It's right back to second Ezra. It's the same scriptures I've been reading. These sedition among men. These one people fighting against another people. All right. These men having no pity upon other men. All right. They got some sports articles in here. What is that? Distractions. That's what I meant by these news people. They gonna throw some distractions in there, some entertainment. All right. I'm gonna grab one more and I'm gonna probably close it out. It say, let me get a good one. Oh, here we go. Right here, I got two big ones right here. It say, Democrats have directly encouraged violence on the streets. Winding it back isn't going to be easy. All right, who? Like I said, who do they always throw Democrats in with? Jakes. They always throw Democrats with Jakes, because Democrats promise they gonna do things for Israelites, and they say they gonna do one, and they do the other. But what do you expect from the father of lies? Fucking Edomites. They're the biggest liars on the planet. They blaspheme the scriptures. All right, they lied to you, told you was a nigga, told you was an African American, and you was a Hebrew Israelite. All right, never read the Willie Lynch letter. These the people you gonna believe? The people that destroyed you, took your heritage. All right, and look what they doing. They saying that it's the so-called Negroes, Latino, and Native and Seminole Indians. They're the Israelites. Really, they saying it's the Judites, the Southern Kingdom in America right now, saying that's who provoking the violence. That's what they trying to say. Look at the picture. If you can see it, it's a dark-skinned man going up against a white cop. What do you think they trying to say? All right. And let me I'm gonna grab a scripture. Matter of fact, let me bear with me for a second. All right, this is First Peter, chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Who is our adversary? Esau, Edom, and the other heathens. What they trying to do right now? They trying to demonize us. All right. When I say us, I mean the Hebrew Israelites. They really trying to demonize us. Cause why? They gonna flip the script. What happened when the Washington shit went down? Trump was speaking on these students were attacked. No, fuck that. Them brothers probably was posted up there for hours. All right, now look what they're doing. They demonize all Jakes so they can pull the plug on us, so they can get this thing popping. Jacob's trouble going. Jacob's trouble going. You know they gonna really get it. You know how he gonna come down as a great flood. All right, we all know that scripture. All right, but it say be sober, be vigilant. We got to be circumspect out here. Be mindful of your surroundings. Be mindful of what you put in your name to, because it's gonna come a minute when it's martial law and all that Black Lives Matter shit is going out the window, because they gonna start gunning you niggas down. Because I mean, it ain't no peaceful protest. All right, there is no peaceful protest. All right. They're going to say, oh, y'all got COVID. They're going to start shooting because they're going to think y'all spreading the virus or something to that extent. All right? It's going to be crazy out here for you, Jays. It's not going to be something light. We coming into these harsh times of sorrow, pain, killings, murders, death, pestilence. All right? The elder just made a video on the times he saw to come, saying it was toxic gas everywhere, the fucking lady chasing him with a knife. These is crazy times we about to come into. All right, and if you ain't got that faith, it's a wrap. All right. Matter of fact, let me grab some on the subject. This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahweh, so that which are seen were not made of things which do appear. All right. So ultimately, we having faith in the Lord because we know that faith is the substance of things hoped for. We hoping to be brought through these hard times. All right. That's what we hoping for. All right, we hope that we of the elect. Right now, we the hopeful elect. You don't know you the elect until you on that chariot, safe. All right, till you get that new spiritual body. All right. That's just something I wanted to get, but I hope this was edifying. Take hand to the times that are at hand. All right, be courteous of your surroundings. Things is getting crazy out here. You got protests breaking out. You know the famine coming next. You know the chip coming. You know martial law coming. We know World War III is coming. We know these times is about to come. So that's why you got to be a watcher as well as a doer. All right. But with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakal Kadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings of Brothers Pushers, truth and sincerity, and abide babul.